back out here in front of the Hickory building on the Denton Square, in the very location that a deadly shooting happened midday on Saturday. I came out here to interview some people that may be familiar with the man that died, and to also get their opinions about this whole ordeal. It looks like I found another one of John's friends. Hello, ma'am. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. He never was a mean person, never had altercations with anyone, and his life was taken and didn't have to be taken. I mean, he was harmless to everyone. He was a nice guy. He was a giving person. He played the guitar for us, entertained us, and he was just kind. He had no mean in him.
The few interactions I've ever had with John, I never got it that he might be like a violent guy or
he
something.
wasn't.
I know everyone has their bad moments, but I never really got that vibe.
No, I never did John ever show any unkind of any kind. I mean, he was always nice. He always spoke, and he was a giving person. He would give whatever he had if he needed.
That's what I keep hearing. That's what I keep hearing about the guy.
Yeah.
I think it really helps to kind of get an idea of a person's character, especially in a situation like this when
it's very unfair.
Extremely unfair.
The guy wasn't even taken into custody. I mean, he was just let go, and he shot him for no reason.
Yeah, I'm really wanting to find out now who this shooter was. Hello, I am with another one of the people that knew John in life, and she said that she would be willing to share a few words about John. Here you are, Bill.
Thank you. I knew John from Quakertown Park, where he hung out with a bunch of the other guys and played guitar on the weekends. He was harmless. I never seen him argue with anybody. This is very unfortunate, and even if he was doing something, 5 shots is a little excessive. It probably could have been stopped with just a minor asking him. You didn't have to shoot him. I've heard that the child dropped a sippy cup and John went to pick it up, I guess, when the dad did, and I guess he thought he was trying to steal it or something, and he shot him. John would never have taken anything from a child in the first place, so if he was reaching for a sippy cup, he was probably reaching down to pick it up to give it back, because in our world, courtesy is free. I think a lot of the main problem is that people don't see us as human.
And I understand that, and that's the thing is, like, a lot of people don't even realize, especially in this economy, people are 1 or 2 paychecks away from being in a very similar situation. It's like, what does water even cost? It's like one of the cheapest things.
And most people seem to think water is free. It is not, unless you have a cup, and most places still charge 75 cents.
True.
So
water is a necessity.
It's not
for life,
free, and it is necessity for life. And another thing is, they've blocked all the electricity. Like, I can't even charge my phone to call 911 if I need to, because they've padlocked everything in every park.
They have, so they have like padlocks over the outlets?
Yes.
I didn't even know they did that.
If you go to the parks and check them out, most people don't know this because they don't go look because they're not in the parks. They've padlocked all them.
That makes sense, because I do I go to some parks, for my job and stuff, and half the time the water's on, but most of the time it's like not.
They found my camp 2 weeks ago. I went to work at 9 o'clock in the morning, came back at 2 o'clock in the afternoon to nothing but my work clothes I had on, because they took everything. When they find our camps, they give us 15 minutes to collect whatever we can. The rest of it, they put in the back of a truck and take to the dump.
Well, I really appreciate your time and the words you're willing to share, man.
You're welcome.
I think this message needs to get out, and I think more and more people need to hear it from the people that are experiencing it.
Yeah.
Because there's always a different side to every story. It's just so crazy that I'm not seeing any security cameras that would have caught anything happening in front of this building. No cameras whatsoever. And if the shooting happened right here, no cameras over there, no cameras up on that building, and I'm going to go over there to get a closer look. None on top of this building. There are no cameras directly underneath the awning. No cameras under here. No cameras up there. Let's check out these traffic lights. Any cameras pointing the other direction? I don't know what that is up there. Let's see here. It's not a camera. It's like something you can screw into. Now there's a camera over there, but it's pointed the opposite direction. No cameras on top of the building. There's no cameras on these trash cans. No cameras on that sign. Cameras, cameras, cameras. I don't see not a one. And that's really unfortunate. Yeah, it just makes it so tough when there's no video evidence. Nothing to look at. Guess it's really up to the shooter's word against the guy who's dead and can't speak for himself. What happened over there in the middle of the day on the crowded Denton Square? It would just be so helpful if there were cameras over here. Maybe there's some hidden camera footage. I would really like to see it. But I think more importantly, I would really like to hear the shooter's side of things. Maybe he has quite the tale to share with us.